Yeah, for sure, and we'll get to, like, what's next for you too. I don't wanna focus on that,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
obviously that's a big part of it. So, like, as far as the pivotal moment, how quick did it change? Like, was it, like, literally the next day you, like, strapped up a wire or whatever? You did wear a wire, right? I saw
no,
it. Was
I
that
didn't
just
wear a what you
I
didn't
saw
finish
the
the whole
clip where
series.
someone was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so the reason I added the wire in the video is because I knew what kind of state of mind he was in, and I knew that would
That's
send
kinda funny.
him
That's kind of I've done that kind of shit too.
uh, and it would send him into admitting things prior, to me calling him out, and that's exactly what happened, and I caught it in real time.
So you're playing
But
chess with him, huh? Yeah.
yeah, so what really
Like,
happened is anytime any of us came over there, we were made to film everything. If we weren't filming or recording something, anytime someone
always
called, then we would get almost reprimanded, or he'd get mad, and
well, hold on, what was the reprimand?
oh, well, his way of doing it is sending on wild goose chases to get things and just occupying our time
Dude,
doing bullshit that doesn't
you know
matter.
what's crazy is fucking he one of the times I said something about you, I was like, "Yo, what's up with this dude?" Which we'll get into why too, you know what I mean? Obviously, I
Yeah,
didn't know you, I was just outside looking in trying to help, dude.
yeah.
And I'm like, so he comes in, gets rid of all your lifelong friends, everybody fucks off, and it's just him, huh?
Mhm,
And he sent me a screenshot of, like, one of y'all's conversations, and it was
mhm.
just like it was that. I didn't realize that was how he punished you, but he was like, "No, Chad's, like, the nicest guy ever, dude," and sent me a screenshot of, like, you going to get a title for some car that was in his barn, and was, like, basically showing
Yeah,
me, like, "Look, he's doing my bitch work," and I was just like, "I don't know what that proves, but right on, dude, like, hell yeah." So that's crazy that that was, like, a punishment, like, "I'm gonna send you go do a bunch of bullshit." I've
yeah,
been like, "Hell no, dude, I'm your
yeah,
manager, like, go get your own fucking title."
yeah. Well, it
Did
got to a
did you
point I had to cut my phone off at midnight. I started cutting my phone off completely.
Oh, that's
Uh,
prime time for him. He's just firing
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shit.
Um, yeah. So I mean, it was the craziest thing. I mean, I've been around some crazy shit with a lot of different entertainers and stuff like that, and that was absolutely the most wild thing that's ever happened to me.
So what bullshit was he on? Was it like just Adderall, or was it like more than you ain't gotta say what the more was, but was it more than that? Because he tries to be like, "Yo, I have Adderall script." Like,
Absolutely, it was more than that.
okay, alright.
And in my opinion, anyway, allegedly.
Yeah,
Uh,
allegedly. I'm just yeah, hearing about that movie that I heard
yeah,
about, or
and
asking about
and
that movie I
there's,
heard about.
I mean, I've literally have seen dealers of his, seen people send me text, allegedly of screenshots of people that used to get stuff for him, basically calling him out because they had got done wrong and saying exactly what they got.
Yeah,
Um,
I got you.
but yeah, I mean, it was wild.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you ain't gotta say what specifically, but I was just
Mm,
because that's one thing he always does, and it's like,
yeah.
if it is that, dude, then you're taking way too much Adderall.
Well, there was that too. That was a definite too. But you start mixing different things. I mean, it has
Right,
disastrous results.
right. Yeah, for sure. I've seen that shit.
Yeah. And anybody that's ever had anybody they care about that's been addicted, or they know the signs. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
if you
Yeah.
already know it, the
Well, I
the
mean,
tells are all there.
that was one of the things too, is like I'm a very observant person and
Mm,
I saw a lot of it and I was never like in denial, but I like publicly I would put on like, oh yeah, I think he's good. I don't think he's on drugs. And over here, I'm like, he showed me like a bunch of shit one time and I was just like, oh dude, yeah, you probably, trying to like steer him the right way. But I was
mm.
always raised like you, I'm gonna defend my brother in public and fucking correct him in private. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was like,
Yeah,
and it just got too wild to where I'm just like, dude is online at 4 in the morning in his shower, half naked, fucking yelling at the phone on Instagram. And I'm just like, holy shit, dude. Like,
yeah.
I don't know how we're gonna say you're not tweaked out now. Like, you kind of fucked up with that one, dude. You probably should delete that. Like, and I said that kind of shit to him too. I'd be like, man, you sure, Oh yeah, dude, I'm fine. They can say what they want. They can't prove nothing. It's like, all right, dude, hell yeah, do you.
Yeah, it's definitely was a wild series of events for sure.